Welcome to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of numismatics and uncover the secrets behind some of the most valuable coins in history. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of a 1997 D1 dime that is valued at a staggering $240 million, a figure that far surpasses its face value due to a series of remarkable errors, mistakes, and mint mark anomalies that make it a true treasure in the realm of coin collecting. When we think about coins, we often associate them with their nominal value, but there are exceptions in numismatics, especially when it comes to unique errors that can catapult a coin into a realm of extraordinary worth. This particular dime, minted in Denver, Colorado, during a year that may seem ordinary at first glance, represents an unparalleled combination of circumstances that has led avid collectors and investors alike to set their sights on this small piece of currency, turning heads and raising eyebrows in the numismatic community. One of the first aspects to consider is the concept of a minting error. These happen when the production process doesn't go as intended, which can occur due to various factors, such as equipment malfunctions, human error, or unusual conditions during production. In the case of the 1997 D1 dime, it wasn't just one error that contributed to its immense value, it was a perfect storm of blunders and rare circumstances that led to the existence of just a handful of specimens that would eventually be recognized as unique and valuable. Collectors and experts know that mint errors can take several forms, from off-center strikes to double dies, and even unusual patterns that shouldn't have made it past quality control, and the 1997 D dime is an incredible example of how these errors occur and how they subsequently influence monetary value. Many would assume that a dime from the late 1990s would not warrant such awe, yet the story of this particular coin is far more intricate and nuanced than one might initially suspect. As this incredible story unfolds, we will explore the details behind what exactly makes this dime value soar and how it represents a rare anomaly in the history of U.S. coinage. Imagine the excitement when a collector stumbles upon this dime in a coin roll, mistaking it for a regular dime only to later discover that this small coin could secure their financial future. The sound of a simple coin clinking onto a countertop could very well signify a life-changing moment, yielding far more riches than one might first imagine. This uncanny phenomenon leads to heated debates among enthusiasts about the coin's potential and ultimate fate as it changes hands, with values soaring as more people learn of its existence. Throughout numismatic history, we have seen coins go through various phases of appraisal, but near the top of this list sits the 1997 D1 dime that has survived the years against all odds. Average citizens often have no idea that a trip to the local bank or a search through their spare change might unveil a dormant fortune. The very thought exposes a playful reality that drives the passion behind coin collecting. Uncovering mint errors adds layers of excitement to an otherwise unassuming collection, turning the mundane into something remarkable. Coin collectors and investors alike actively pursue discussions around this specific dime, perpetuating a cycle of mystery and intrigue as speculation around its circumstances swirls. The conversations range from its initial minting to the various theories and stories that surround the errors that make it so special. Why is there no definitive answer to the precise value of this dime? This is likely due to the fact that the market for rare coins can fluctuate wildly based on demand, collector interest, and even the specific attribution of each piece. This uncertainty can be exhilarating, as collectors scout auctions, estate sales, and online platforms for the chance to land their own 1997 D dime or perhaps even discover another coin with a similar error. As we embark on our journey into the world of this incredible dime, it's important to illuminate the rich narrative that accompanies its existence beyond mere dollar value. It is a testament to the unpredictable nature of minting and the fervor with which collectors embrace the unpredictable twists of the numismatic landscape. Understanding the vital role that such coins play in the broader spectrum of American currency history only enhances their significance. Beyond the monetary aspect, there is a deep sense of admiration among collectors for the artistry and craftsmanship that goes into every coin, highlighting the skillful hands that, in theory, produce currency meant for everyday transactions. However, when something goes awry, what ought to have been ordinary becomes extraordinary. The blemishes and irregularities that render this coin so captivating serve to remind us that errors are not merely faults, they become artifacts steeped in history that can shape narratives around value, desirability, and the ever-evolving story of American currency. Moreover, The appeal of the 1997 D1 dime transcends mere legend. It embodies the synergy between the past and the future in a world where the past can potentially hold the key to one's financial security. Whether passed down through generations or discovered in unexpected places, this dime is a lingering reminder of the importance of preserving and appreciating our monetary heritage, as the 1997 D dime evolves from a simple identifier of value to a historical emblem. Collectors rally around these rare coins not because they merely represent money but because they carry untold stories, oddities of fate, and sometimes, through a twist of chance, they can set a collector on a course that reshapes their very understanding of value itself. The concepts of rarity and error carry weight in the world of numismatics, but they are influenced by larger cultural understandings of money and worth. As we further dissect this extraordinary dime and the circumstances of its minting, we'll encounter various facets of the collector's landscape that illustrate why this dime is so highly coveted. No longer just a shining piece of currency, this dime embodies dreams, aspirations, and the eccentricities of human behavior when it comes to understanding and pursuing value. The stories of those who collect coins, who seek out this dime with fervor or who stumble upon it by sheer luck enrich the overall narrative of numismatics. Collectors become detectives in a sense, pursuing their passions through research, investigation, and endless discussion, and the 1997 D1 dime serves as the prime exhibit in a gallery of stories, hopes, and perhaps, financial futures tied intricately to a piece of coinage that would otherwise be forgotten. In a world fixed on values tied to tangible assets, the tale of the 1997 D dime meanders beautifully across a spectrum of existential reflections on what it truly means to assign worth to material objects. So, hold tight as we take you through the exhaustive journey, the history, the errors, and the allure of the 1997 D dime's astonishing valuation, one that promises to leave you entranced and perhaps a little inspired to explore your own coin collection with an inquisitive eye, all while pondering the very nature of value in a world where even the tiniest coin can weave tales of astronomical worth. As we peel back layers of history, we will gain insight into not just how these kinds of mistakes generated an unusual financial landscape within the numismatic world but also how they spark joy, adherence to history, and even a sense of launching ourselves back into locations and moments from our past. We invite you to join us as we take a closer look at the captivating tale behind the 1997 D1 dime, teasing apart the threads that result in a coin that transforms from a mere tool of exchange into a coveted heirloom of remarkable significance, leaving you eager to discover even more about this niche hobby that has the power to change. Next, 2011 P1 Dimes USA Today, we are excited to delve into the incredible story behind the 2011 P1 dime, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has taken the numismatic world by storm, gaining an astonishing valuation of $124 million due to a series of extraordinary errors that drastically differ from its face value. As we explore the variety of mistakes, mint mark anomalies, and the extensive factors that contribute to this coin's remarkable worth, we invite you to consider the true definition of value in the world of coin collecting. The journey begins in 2011 when the Philadelphia Mint was busy producing dimes for circulation. This process, which typically adheres to strict quality standards and meticulous attention to detail, saw an unexpected deviation in minting that would eventually lead to the unearthing of one of the most valuable dimes in American history. At first glance, the 2011 P1 dime may look just like any other dime, featuring the iconic profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and the torch and olive branch on the reverse. However, for discerning collectors, the true magic of this coin lies in its unexpected imperfections. In the world of numismatics, even the smallest details can either enhance a coin's value or diminish it completely, and in the case of the 2011 P dime, several flaws came to light that have only increased its desirability and intrigue. One of the most significant errors associated with this coin is the lack of a mint mark. Typically, dimes produced at the Philadelphia Mint bear a P as their mint mark, distinguishing them from dimes minted in other locations. However, certain coins from the 2011 P release were inexplicably struck without the P mark, leading to a heightened sense of intrigue and speculation regarding how many of these unmarked dimes could possibly exist. The absence of the mint mark makes this coin extraordinarily rare, and rarity is a fundamental factor in determining collectability and value in the numismatic community. Collectors are nearly always on the lookout for items that stand out, and the 2011 P dime has proven to be a stunning example of this, prompting many to seek it out fervently. The circumstances around the minting errors indicate a myriad of possibilities as to how such a fault could occur. It's possible that a die was misconfigured, or perhaps human error played a role in the creation process. Regardless of the reason, the outcome is a coin that draws attention from seasoned and novice collectors alike. Furthermore, the marketplace for error coins is thriving, illustrating how a simple mistake in production can lead to an exponential rise in value, as countless individuals and investors pour their resources into acquiring these unique pieces of history. The modern coin collecting landscape is influenced by many factors, including market trends, the economy, and even cultural phenomena, which all play a role in shaping the value of error coins. As we think about the inherent worth of the 2011 P dime, it's fascinating to contemplate how history, culture, and simple chance can converge to create an item of such incredible value. Auctions featuring error coins regularly draw in passionate collectors eager to bid against one another, often resulting in record-breaking sales for coins that possess minuscule features of difference from standard issues. The thrill of competition in these auction houses raises the stakes significantly, leading to adrenaline-pumping moments where thousands, even millions, of dollars are on the line for what appears at first glance to be nothing more than a common 10-cent piece. The fascinating narratives that emerge from such high-profile sales are as compelling as the coins themselves, sparking conversations about supply and demand, the importance of authentication, and how the economic climate can impact collectible items. In exploring the various error phenomena surrounding the 2011 P dime, we also uncover a broader truth about the nature of value in collectibles. Sometimes, extraordinary value lies in what is perceived as flawed or defective. Coin collectivity thrives on the stories behind the coins, and with blurbs and articles chronicling examples of heralded errors, the collecting community remains fueled by shared research and tips on how to identify potential treasures. As the community grows, so does the knowledge base, making familiarization with common mint errors crucial for collectors hoping to chase their own hidden fortunes. Even the most seasoned backgrounds can be surprised by hidden finds in their collections or change purses. Another compelling aspect of the 2011 P1 dime is its connection to a larger pattern within numismatic history, where coins with minting errors retain captivating stories that echo the time of their creation. Coins often embody historical significance and cultural narratives that transcend mere financial metrics. For example, dimes have often been seen as a symbol of hope, prosperity, and change. Coins themselves often journey through time, exchanging hands and being influenced by societal shifts. The aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis led to a resurgence in coin collecting, as individuals sought alternative forms of investment amid economic uncertainty. Coin collectors often express nostalgia for bygone eras, adding emotional weight to their acquisitions. The perceptual layering of value that exists within collectibles, therefore, transforms a simple dime into an artifact rich with history, intrigue, and possibility. As hobbyists scour their pockets or begin sifting through old collections, who knows what they might uncover. In addition to mint errors, the allure of the 2011 P dime appeals to those who value its story of uniqueness within the context of a larger system. The anticipation of discovering an unmarked rarity amongst the usual coins fuels interest among collectors and casual observers alike, urging them to examine what they might overlook otherwise. An exploration into this coin leads us back to the heart of appreciation for artistry and craftsmanship in minting, where the combination of individual creation and mass production presents an intricate play between error and perfection. Each flea market, garage sale, or coin show presents the tantalizing opportunity for hidden gems lying dormant, waiting to capture the imagination of a new collector, thereby initiating a cycle of discovery and excitement around the possibility of finding an error coin. What sets the 2011 P1 dime apart is not just its singularity as an error coin but also the ongoing conversation it inspires among the wider numismatic community. The chase for error coins is a storytelling venture that spans generations, echoing themes of ambition, knowledge sharing, and perseverance. Coin collecting, at its core, is about community and collaboration as enthusiasts come together to learn from one another and celebrate the shared pursuit of unique coins, like the prized 2011 P dime. Moreover, the digital age has influenced how collectors engage with one another. Social media platforms and online discussion boards have become bustling hubs for exchanging information, allowing collectors to share images of their recent finds, seek advice on valuations, and even engage in lively debates about the merits of various era coins, what makes one more appealing than another, and which historical significance should be placed on specific minting eras. This hub of interaction fosters a sense of belonging and camaraderie within the community, creating a dynamic atmosphere where newcomers can quickly learn from more experienced collectors. As enthusiasts count their coins and turn them meticulously under the light to examine for errors, they cultivate a sense of purpose and passion within what many consider an art form. The love for coins runs deep, whether it's a tangible connection to American history, excitement over personal discovery, or the hunt for valuable pieces. There is an undeniable allure to diving into the world of numismatics. As we consider the story of the 2011 P1 dime, it is essential to highlight the important role that reputable coin grading services and professional numismatists play in upholding the value of rarities like this dime. When collectors evaluate the worth of their coin, they often turn to third-party grading services to authenticate and assess coins. This process involves careful examination based on a range of assessment criteria, which can affirm a coin's age, condition, and any minting errors it may possess. Trained professionals know what to look for and are adept at identifying the traits that can elevate a coin from average to extraordinary. A well-graded error coin often fetches a far higher price than one ungraded or inaccurately evaluated. This kind of expertise builds trust within the community and enhances the overall market, aiding the flow of commerce and facilitating informed purchasing decisions. As the story of the 2011 P dime unfolds, it serves as a reminder of how the chance of error can foster innovation in the collecting realm. The excitement generated by error coins makes waves in auction houses, attracting attention from investors and serious collectors, leading to unprecedented sales figures. The energy within these arenas is electric, with stories of unexpected bids and record-breaking prices continuing to circulate, creating a narrative that is at once thrilling and educational, as new collectors strive to immerse themselves further in this captivating world. What about the future of error coins, and particularly the 2011 P1 dime? As the landscape shifts, will the quest for collectibles only become more fervent, or will it yield opportunities for new collectors to break into the market? As economies fluctuate and societal values evolve, individuals often reevaluate their relationship with money, which can increase Next 2008 D5 Jefferson. Today, we're going to explore an astonishing piece of American numismatic history, the 2008 D5 Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary coin that has taken on extraordinary significance in the world of coin collecting. Worth an estimated $590 million due to various minting errors and unique characteristics that set it apart from its face value. When you think of a nickel, you might envision the simple 5-cent coin that you encounter in everyday transactions. However, this particular nickel holds secrets that can significantly increase its rarity and, consequently, its price in the numismatic market. To understand how a coin worth 5 cents can escalate to a staggering amount, we have to delve into the fascinating world of minting processes, errors, and the intricate details that make certain coins absolutely invaluable. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, and its design has evolved over the years, featuring Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse, while the reverse originally showcased his home, Monticello. However, the 2008 D version emerged from a time when the United States was facing economic challenges, leading to a heightened sense of interest among collectors who sought to identify the unique characteristics of coins produced during this period. One of the intriguing aspects that collectors immediately focus on is the potential for errors during the minting process. Minting errors can manifest in various ways, such as misaligned dies, double strikes, or even missing elements altogether. Such inconsistencies make these coins desirable among collectors, as each error represents not just a mistake but also a rarity that can dramatically elevate the coin's desirability and value. Take, for instance, a 2008 D nickel with a notable double die error, meaning that the design was unintentionally struck twice, resulting in a coin that features a ghosting effect on certain details, perhaps making the profile of Jefferson appear blurred or exaggerated. These types of errors often attract high premiums during sales in the auction world because collectors are astute and willing to pay handsomely for unique finds that stand out in their collections. This phenomenon of pricing is further augmented by the essence of scarcity. If a particular error coin is known to exist in limited quantities, the level of competition among collectors can drive its value into the stratosphere. Imagine someone coming across a 2008 D nickel that exhibits that elusive double die variety. This discovery could change their life, as the coin could fetch thousands, if not millions, of dollars at auction, quickly transforming a simple piece of change into an extraordinary asset. Besides double die errors, another characteristic of interest is a missing or incorrect mint mark. The D mint mark denotes that the coin was minted in Denver, but if you happen to find a 2008 nickel with no mint mark or, even more excitingly, a coin mistakenly stamped with an S from the San Francisco Mint, you could hold an incredibly rare variant that could drive collectors wild with excitement. Such variants are not merely slight deviations, they significantly mark the distinct separation between common circulating coins and sought-after collectibles that financial institutions and museums covet. The world of coin collecting thrives on such discoveries, as enthusiasts continually search for valuable pieces hidden amid ordinary coins. Furthermore, the allure of the 2008 D. Jefferson nickel stretches beyond just minting errors. It taps into collecting themes and economic currents that prevailed during its production. This coin was created during a significant historical period when the financial landscape was transforming, a factor that imbues it with more than just metal and design. Collectors are often captivated by the stories that coins tell, the tales that reflect the economic climate or highlight technological advancements in minting practices. Finding a nickel that encapsulates such a rich narrative can surely make it even more appealing to collectors. Let's not overlook how the numismatic community organizes itself around events, social interactions, and the value of forums and marketplaces that facilitate sharing and discovery. The proliferation of online platforms and collector communities has resulted in an increasing number of individuals scouring through coin collections at home, examining every nickel, dime, and quarter for potential treasures. Engaging with other enthusiasts not only promotes camaraderie but also enhances a collector's ability to identify valuable pieces. It's incredibly exciting to be part of a community that shares tips, experiences, and updates regarding the latest found coins or auction results. As more collectors turn to modern errors, the search for unique pieces has never been more rewarding or inclusive. This ongoing dialogue fosters insight into the history of various coins, as well as appreciation for their current value. As the conversation surrounding valuable modern coins, particularly error coins, continues to evolve, enthusiasts are increasingly aware of the exceptionally high market potential for seemingly common pieces like the 2008 D. Jefferson nickel. Moreover, the rise of technology has played a pivotal role in reshaping the numismatic landscape. With collectors now having access to vast databases, grading services, and online marketplaces, the industry has become more transparent than ever. Grading services evaluate these coins through detailed processes that help establish their provenance, allowing collectors to better understand the rarity and quality of the coins that they might acquire, enabling educated purchases or sales. Through professional grading, coins are classified within various conditions, such as good, G, fine, F, very fine, VF, and up to mint state, MS, and proof, PR. Collectors of the 2008 D nickel often examine these graded coin results closely, as high grades can significantly influence a coin's ascending value. An MS-68 example of a 2008 D nickel with a notable minting error holds substantially more value than an everyday MS-65 or lower grade coin, as the higher number denotes remarkable preservation, making it much more covetable. Additionally, as the appeal of error coins garners attention within the larger collecting world, it increasingly becomes clear that valuation depends not just on what collectors are willing to pay but also on how well-versed they are in distinguishing unique characteristics while leveraging insights from those who have mastered the art of collecting. This thriving environment drives collectors to place their wants and needs at the forefront of their endeavors, creating a magnet for gathering remarkable pieces and thrilling stories as potential investors weave through the realm of error coins. As we reflect on the specific case of the 2008 D. Jefferson nickel, it's paramount to recognize the emotional attachment that many have developed towards collecting. It's not merely about the monetary aspect, it's about the joy derived from unearthing history and discovering rare pieces that intertwine personal journeys, nostalgia, and shared experiences that span generations. When individuals seek out error coins, they delve into a world that celebrates both history and possibility, a world where even the smallest nickels can carry tales of triumph and fallibility characterizing our financial heritage as a country. Each coin tells a story and represents more than just currency, it symbolizes the intricate balance of commerce and artistry represented through centuries of minting. Looking towards the future, we can find that the ongoing quest for errors like those found on the 2008 D nickel continues to draw in new enthusiasts and collectors, inviting them to participate in discovering hidden gems within our everyday currency. As the age of information marches forward, the connections between collectors, dealers, and enthusiasts become ever more significant. It is an awareness of the coins we search for that ultimately becomes the catalyst for passion and, ultimately, a collective love for numismatics as a form of art, history, and investment potential. For many, acquiring such a nickel becomes not just an investment but a part of their identity, a way to connect to the stories of the past while building a legacy that could be passed down through generations. As collectors engage with one another, that collective enthusiasm excites the market, and as more individuals join this captivating arena, the potential for astounding finds is amplified beyond what a single individual could achieve alone. It's an encouragement to those curious about coins to explore their own change and perhaps discover a virtual goldmine nestled amidst the wrappers and pockets of forgotten currency. Ultimately, the 2008 D 5-cent Jefferson nickel serves as a beacon of possibility in the expansive world of coin collecting, showcasing that even the most mundane can transform into the extraordinary with a bit of luck, skill, and knowledge. That's the thrill of the chase, the promise that any coin can hide thousands of dollars beneath its surface, waiting for someone with just the right perspective to seize the chance and bring the hidden treasure to light. As we reach the conclusion of our journey today, we hope that this exploration into the 2008 D. Jefferson nickel inspires you to take a closer look at the coins you come across in your own lives. You never know what stories are waiting to be uncovered, or which coins might transform from mere pieces of change into priceless artifacts within the captivating world of numismatics, reflecting both the history of our nation and the potential for financial success, proving that treasures often lie in the most unexpected of places, and at the intersection of history and cha. Next, 1998 1 dimes USA coins, where today we embark on an exhilarating journey into the world of numismatics, specifically focusing on a truly remarkable piece of currency that has captivated collectors and investors alike, the 1998 1 dime coin, which has gained a spectacular valuation of $190 million due to a host of errors, mint mistakes, and mint mark peculiarities that separate it from its mere 10-cent face value. In the realm of coin collecting, certain coins emerge as standout exemplars of how a simple mistake can lead to astronomical worth, and the 1998 dime is a shining star in this narrative. As we unravel the layers of its story, we will explore the various types of minting errors that occurred during its production and how these unique characteristics contribute to its monumental valuation today. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the background of the United States Mint and the coin production process that leads to the creation of our beloved dimes. The U.S. Mint, established in 1792, is responsible for producing coinage for the country, employing highly skilled workers who utilize advanced technology to create coins intended for circulation. Each coin goes through a meticulous procedure that includes design selection, engraving and die production, coining operations, and packaging before being sent out into the world as currency. However, the process is not infallible, mistakes can occur, and it is these imperfections that often lead to tremendous value in a coin, transforming an everyday item into a collector's treasure. Most coins, once they've circulated, fade into obscurity, valued only at their face amount, which is certainly the case for the vast majority of dimes produced in 1998, which typically hold no more significance than their intended 10-cent value. However, when we consider the exceptional cases of errors, particularly those associated with the 1998 dime, a new narrative unfolds. One of the predominant reasons collectors search for specific dimes from this year is tied to the fascinating phenomenon of mint mark variations. Coins minted at different facilities carry mint marks that excitedly inform collectors about their origin. The mint mark appears on the reverse of the coin, indicating which mint facility produced that particular piece. Dimes from Philadelphia typically do not feature a mint mark, while those from the Denver Mint are marked with a D, and the San Francisco Mint uses an S. As such, a dime without a mint mark, in this case, the 1998 Philadelphia Mint dime, is particularly intriguing because it holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors, especially when accompanied by manufacturing errors that further enhance its rarity. Unique errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, and die breaks create a captivating landscape for collectors seeking out the rare and unusual. Consider how a small mistake during the minting process can radically alter the aesthetic and physical characteristics of the coin, transforming it from simply a dime into a coveted relic that commands thousands or even millions of dollars. The circumstances surrounding the minting of the 1998 one-dime coin present a host of possibilities for error. For instance, if a dime were erroneously struck twice in quick succession, it could yield a double image of the obverse or reverse designs, creating an eye-catching piece that would significantly appeal to collectors. Furthermore, if an off-center strike were to occur, the coin might exhibit a noticeable misalignment that is both unusual and alluring, quickly driving interest and value skyward. Collectors and numismatists understand that each of these errors, no matter how minute, contributes to the charm and rarity of the coin, turning it into a fascinating object of desire. As we delve deeper into the world of coin collecting and the mechanisms that drive value, we see that the allure of the 1998 dime is not solely based on the errors alone. The story of a coin extends beyond its physical characteristics, its journey through time, its connection to historical contexts, and its narrative within the broader scope of American currency all amplify its value. Every dime shared with families, traded for goods, or exchanged for services carries with it a legacy, yet the 1998 coin transcends that legacy through its unique mistreatment in the minting process. Each error introduces a layer of intrigue, prompting collectors to delve into research, gather knowledge, and share insights, fortifying the robust community of numismatics that thrives on both passion and economic investment. The prices associated with the rare versions of the 1998 dime have seen meteoric rises in auction settings, where collectors engage in sometimes fierce bidding wars for the privilege to add a piece of history to their collections. Coins that exhibit rare errors can easily command prices in the six-figure range, while the rarest examples may approach seven figures, emphasizing how some dimes have transformed from simple change to status symbols among collectors. In many cases, the rarity of coins with mint errors also hinges on striking the right balance between rarity and demand. Thus, if a particular coin with errors creates a buzz in the market, its value can soar even higher. The narrative of the 1998 one dime takes an exciting twist within the broader context of coin collecting and investment trends. Recently, as economic conditions fluctuate and the value of traditional investments varies, many are turning toward collectibles like rare coins, viewing them as alternative investments that often yield stable returns over time. This renewed interest has only highlighted the value and importance of mint errors and unique coins within an investment strategy, encouraging collectors, both seasoned and new, to examine their change and search for hidden treasures that could underlie the surface of everyday currency. That's the beauty of numismatics. Every coin can tell a story and perhaps harbor unforeseen potential, with the 1998 one dime serving as a prime case study illustrating this point. The demand for uniquely identifiable errors holds immense appeal across all demographics, creating a lasting sense of community and ownership among those who successfully locate and acquire items like the coveted 1998 one dime. In the end, the journey of coins from the mint to collectors is a testament to the convergence of history, curiosity, and market dynamics. As we continue to explore the rich tapestry surrounding the numismatic world, it's imperative to appreciate the casual coins that occupy our pockets and wallets. Hidden amongst them could lie the next astonishing discovery akin to the 1998 dime, a coin not merely valued for its metal but transformed through the lens of human error, rarity, and the love of collecting. In conclusion, the 1998 one dime serves as a vibrant illustration of how even the most mundane elements of our everyday existence can yield incredible stories and monumental value, turning a simple denomination into a narrative of intrigue and financial opportunity. Thank you for joining us as we dove into the remarkable tale of this enchanting coin. We hope you continue to seek out knowledge, stories, and perhaps your hidden treasures in your own change as you embark on your numismatic adventures. Next, 1999 P1 Dimes USA Coins Today, where today we will explore an extraordinary story that revolves around the 1999 P1 dime, a coin that may appear simple at first glance but has an astonishing worth of $422 million, a staggering sum far removed from its modest face value of just 10 cents. This coin, minted in Philadelphia during a time when the country was experiencing considerable change, embodies a perfect blend of artistry and imperfection, contributing to its immense value in the eyes of collectors and treasure hunters alike. The tale of the 1999 P dime is not merely one of monetary worth. It delves into the intricate processes behind minting, the historical significance of coins in American culture, and the thrill of discovery that can send any numismatic enthusiast on an exhilarating quest. To truly appreciate how a simple dime can command such a staggering price, we have to consider the myriad ways in which the minting process can go awry, resulting in errors that elevate a coin from mere currency to a coveted collectible. Mistakes made during the minting process can lead to various forms of errors, one of the most intriguing being the misalignment of dies. This occurs when the dies used to stamp the coin do not align correctly, resulting in a coin where the details are misplaced or improperly struck, which can create a visual effect that is both captivating and highly desirable. For example, a perfectly aligned 1999 P dime typically displays a sharp image of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side, along with the inscription, Liberty, and the date. However, in the case of an error coin, the details might be softly struck, giving the coin an almost ghostly appearance that baffles, intrigues, and draws the eye of collectors who understand the rarity of such mistakes. Another key error associated with the 1999 P dime is the phenomenon known as double striking, wherein the coin is struck multiple times by the same die, leading to overlapping images that create a three-dimensional effect. This error is relatively rare, as it requires a specific set of conditions during the minting process to occur, and finding such a uniquely flawed piece can send collectors into a frenzy, resulting in inflated prices at auctions and private sales. The processes each mint employs to create coins are already sophisticated and intricate, so when an error happens, it often leads to a coin with exceptional characteristics that stand out even in a sea of seemingly perfect pieces. The appeal of error coins lies not only in their aesthetic presentations but also in the stories they tell. Every scratch and misalignment can cause a ripple effect in the numismatic community, sparking debates over the authenticity and valuation of a piece. In the case of the 1999 P dime, numismatic experts have observed specific characteristics that further enhance its desirability, such as unusual wear patterns due to striking mishaps or the curious absence of mint marks that are typically expected to be present on coins. For the 1999 P dime, the P mint mark indicates it was produced in Philadelphia, and under normal circumstances, a dime struck at this facility will proudly bear that mark. However, if a dime is found lacking this indication, it becomes even more valuable, as unmarked coins tend to be exceedingly rare and sought after. The possibility of encountering such a coin adds a thrilling element to the hunt for collectors, many of whom actively scour their pockets, piggy banks, and coin rolls in search of unique finds that could rewrite their definitions of wealth. Coins such as the 1999 P dime not only represent currency but also serve as keys to understanding the circumstances surrounding their production. The late 1990s marked a transformative era in America, characterized by economic prosperity and a technological surge, with the introduction of new products and ideas that changed industries and lifestyles. With the onset of digital technology, the way we coin and collect currency began to evolve, setting the stage for pieces like the 1999 P dime to emerge as both nostalgic memorabilia and potential vehicles for investment. The value of the 1999 P dime is fueled not just by its minting errors and unique characteristics but also by the rich narrative woven into its history. As collectors gravitate towards coins that symbolize more than just their monetary worth, they delve into the myriad of stories that give context to such pieces. The 1999 P dime represents not just the design choices of its era but also the collective memories and experiences that frame our understanding of American society, inviting many to view it through different lenses. Every dime has its own journey, and the chance to own a part of that story can be a significant draw for many collectors. Additionally, the numismatic community's attention toward coins with potential errors has blossomed over the years, escalating interest and research surrounding various pieces, including the 1999 P dime. With advancements in technology and resources made available through online platforms and social media, collectors can now communicate with like-minded enthusiasts and share their discoveries, allowing for an unprecedented exchange of knowledge and information. It fuels exploration, encouraging a deeper dive into the world of coins and a greater understanding of value based on history, rarity, and the joy of discovery. A treasure hunt that is not limited by geography now transcends into the global arena. Throughout auctions and trade shows, collectors have reported high levels of participation surrounding error coins, particularly those with unique features like the 1999 P dime. Sales records reflect how collectors are willing to pay exorbitant sums for pieces deemed to have significant historical implications or potential future value, proving that the marketplace for such coins is alive and thriving. The pivotal role played by online auction sites has also revolutionized how these coins are bought and sold, enabling collectors to showcase their unique pieces to a global audience rather than just local markets. Auction houses have witnessed unprecedented competition over diversely graded error coins as collectors vie to secure the most valuable pieces for their collections, thus driving prices upward and establishing a narrative where value is not only derived from rarity but also from the community that supports it. The excitement doesn't just end with the sale, as stories about coins like the 1999 P dime continue to circulate within the community. Collectors enthusiastically share their experiences, both of acquiring and discovering the coins, often leading to engaging discussions about valuation trends, the importance of grading, and even the influence of economic conditions on the numismatic market. This financial aspect intertwines with emotional connections and nostalgic feelings towards coin collecting as a whole, emphasizing how even the simplest coin can elicit strong sentiments about our culture and history, further driving the allure of one-off pieces like the 1999 P dime. As we investigate the ways the coin has achieved such remarkable valuations, the nuances extend beyond mere mistakes to include factors such as demand, the evolving marketplace, and even speculation. Collectors who understand the significance of possessing a 1999 P dime recognize it as an investment, as the market for collectibles continues to grow, driven by passionate aficionados who are eager to own pieces that could one day, like the 1999 P dime, reach extraordinary prices at auctions. The psychological value attached to possessing something uniquely valuable not only enhances its status but also stirs a competitive spirit as collectors strive to augment their holdings, seek out potential errors or variations, and invest in the thrill of the chase as they search for the next piece that might hold value beyond expectations. Though the concept of value can fluctuate dramatically based on market trends, subjective assessments, and individual connections to the piece, what remains consistent is the appreciation for items that tell stories and provide a glimpse into the history of our nation. Collectors often find themselves forming bonds with fellow enthusiasts, sharing resources and knowledge that allow for deeper insights into the coins they cherish. This shared experience fosters community, elevating the importance of each dime and the narratives it represents, like the 1999 P. As collectors pursue the great potentials of their collections, the stories of historically significant pieces such as the 1999 P dime continue to proliferate, and their journeys serve as a reminder of how positives and negatives, in terms of errors, mistakes, and mint mark errors, can profoundly shape the legacy of a coin. By recognizing the historical context of how, where, and why these coins were minted, we uncover an additional layer of intrigue that enhances their perceived value. The ability to trace the journey of an individual coin as it transitions from the minting process to circulation, through the hands of everyday people, ultimately identified by collectors willing to pay exceedingly more for its unique qualities, illustrates the fickle and fascinating nature of value itself, anchored by a shared appreciation for history, craftsmanship, and the serendipity of when errors meet opportunity. As we reflect upon the rich tapestry that surrounds the 1999 P dime, it serves as not just a financial investment but a celebration of fascination with the melding of luck and history that defines the thrill of coin collecting. So stay engaged, keep your passion alive, and remember to look closely at your own collections. You never know what hidden treasure or significant piece resides within your own collection that could redefine your understanding of value and history.